way, just to let the top back and thank God for the day. Who gives a what a hater gotta say? I made a couple $1 million last year. Still in the streets, strapped with them things. She in love with the G, so she tatted my name. I'm the biggest boss that you seen thus far. 10 black made backs back to back in the lane. I'ma make it rain, then I'ma make it back. You are just a lame little homie, that's a fact. Working with the police, acting like you know me. Fresh out of jail already in your G.
Got a fresh line up, yeah, fresh outfit. Bust to have a parking lot on smash. Plus I got a Chevy with a 454 in the hood. 125 on the dash.
I'm the biggest boss that you seen thus far. I'm the biggest boss that you seen thus far. I'm the biggest boss that you seen thus far.
Cause it's just another day in the life of a boss.
T-Pain.
Shout straight digging me, and I ain't even rich. I know you always on the sideline like ain't that I'm on my job, and I ain't getting old. Cause it's just another day in the life of the
I'm the biggest boss that you seen thus far. Got the biggest star, Spanish bars, no. Call it other lane for the walks in the parks. I ain't come to play games, I just wanna play my part. Tell your girlfriend to come talk with my dog. We straight G's and we came hit a ball. Bottle after bottle, when I'm sure you count them all. Then we off to that Chevy and taking off. Baby, slow it down cause you're moving too fast. Yeah, too fine to be moving too fast. Back to the thuggy, now love it, baby, that's my whistle. Sack for the jeans, 5 bones for the 20 to 800 for the. I'm the biggest boss that you seen thus far. You can tell by the shows that's standing by the car.
Got a fresh line up, yeah, fresh outfit. But I had a parking lot on smash. Plus I got a Chevy with a 454 in the hood. Got 125 on the dash.
I'm the biggest boss that you seen thus far. I'm the biggest boss that you seen thus far. I'm the biggest boss that you seen thus far.
Cause it's just another day in the life of the boss. I come looking for you with Haitians. I stay no good Jamaican. From different races. You get money, they started hating. I woke up in a new Bugatti. 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 I woke up in a new Bugatti.
We hating on riches of 100K I spent that on my wrist. $200 spent that on you. Your model put that on my list. Oh, there he going that foreign again. In the scene, bring the core in the end. We should have wrote. The ring go, I won't call her again. Woke up running in mountain. Crib as big as a college. Me up under the loudest. Whipping some with no mileage. Diamonds cost me a fortune. Them horses all in them Porsches. Can't handle afford it. 4,200 my mortgage. Falling on my Corbett. You haters, you bore me. Only the real get a piece of the plate. Repping my city and running my state. Keep me up, through they run with the. Won't beef, then I visit your place. Bang.
I come looking for you with Haitians. I stay no good Jamaican. From different races. You get money, they started hating. I woke up in a new Bugatti. 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 I woke up in a new Bugatti.
And I'm at it again. Let go that flow, bringing tragedy in. Cop me your chain, your salary spent. Just we bring them cavities in. Counting money, hourly trend. Let them seem like Olsen twins. Squares, cabinet bins. Neck full of gold, Olympian. Demons, I'm blowing the check on the gear. Falling soon, then hop on the leer. Strap with them poppers in back of the rear. Stop, I said them is here. Woke up running in mountain. Mine is telling me money. Facebook, moolah. Pockets as fat as a tumor. Millionaire, no rumor. Living my life off a tuna. Want it with me, I deliver the beef. Real only enjoying the feast. Pull up a seat, bon appetit. No Louboutins when they're red on your sleep. Bang, bang.
I come looking for you with Haitians. I stay no good Jamaican. From different races. You get money, they started hating. I woke up in a new Bugatti. 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 I woke up in a new Bugatti.
Photographs of dope boys. It's all they taking, fingerprints on a Rolls Royce. It's why they hating, push a button on his broke boys. That's detonation, walk the road to riches bare feet. I watch mama struggle, now she living carefree. That's why I hustle for that half a that's 12 G's. I'm trying to bubble every summer under LP. You gotta love me, I got shooters out the D-League. Signing bonus, hit that man, that's from 30 feet. Left in the puddle, fingerprints is on 100 mil. That's what it is. Ricky folks saying they should. We have a trip, yeah.
I come looking for you with Haitians.
What you know about this?
I stay no good Jamaican.
We the best. Double M. 100 M's.
You get money, they started hating. I woke up in a new Bugatti. 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 Yeah. Aye. Yeah. Aye. Yeah. Voice. Yeah. Hold on. Come roll with me in my Mercedes. Hold up, I see they broke, I see they lazy. Man, they money slim, they acting shady. I'm in my brand new car, who wanna race? Girl, you ain't come up, so why you showing up? I'm taking them shots, my partners, they loaded up. Man, on the low, all these me, I get some material. Hold up, we them boys. Hold up, we them boys. Hold up, we making noise. Hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. Hold up, we them boys. Hold up, we them boys.
some chill. We go 0 to 100 real quick. They be on that rap to pay the bills. And I don't feel it, not even a little bit. Oh Lord, know yourself, know your worth. My actions being louder than my words. How you so, but still so down to earth. Wanna do it, we can do it on the turf. Oh Lord, I'm the rookie and the vet. Shout out to the I ain't holding down the set. All up in my phone looking at pictures from the other night. She gon' be upset if she keep scrolling to the left, dog. She gon' see some that she don't wanna see. She ain't ready for it. If I ain't the greatest, then I'm headed for it. Yeah, that mean I'm way up. Yeah, the 6 ain't friendly, but that's where I lay up. Lay up. I been Steph Curry with the shot, big with the sauce, Chef Curry with the pop, boy. 360 with the wrist, boy. Liz, boy. OVO, man, we really with the, what? Yeah, really with the. I should probably sign a hit, boy, cause I got all the hits, boy. All that drink, you gotta chill. I be on my little mouse drill. All that rap to pay your bills. Yeah, I'm on some rappers pay my bills. All up on TV, I thought it made me richer. Wasn't paying me enough, I needed something quicker. So now I'm all in Nico basement, putting working on the phones. Either that or drive the money mark to make the pickups. Man, it's 2008, I'm trying to paint the picture. Comeback season in the works and now I'm thinking bigger. I got 40 in the studio, every night, late night. Gotta watch it, don't wanna make them sicker. That's my, oh Lord. Got a whole lot to show for it. I mean, we can really get it, we can go for it. I'm just here for the Bucks and the Billies. Don't make me one of the ghosts for it. I run it, they like go for us. Run for us, run for us, go for us. Yeah, I mean, you already wrote for us. What's one more quote for us? Oh Lord, who else sounded like this? They ain't made me what I am, they just found me like this. I was ready, I've been ready since my dad used to tell me he was coming to the house to get me. He ain't show. Valuable lesson, man, I had to grow up. That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you, then do it for myself. I go 0 to 100 real quick, real quick. Whole squad on that real 0 to 100 real quick, real quick, real quick. 0 to 100 real quick, real quick. Whole squad on that real 0 to 100 real quick, real quick, real quick. The other night, lavishly told me that I'm all these people listen to. She said they love me unconditional. Imagine how I feel to watch another at the top. You know that if you wasn't you, you would be dissing you, dog. Okay, from that perspective, I see what you talking about. No way to soften that. Cause me, I was trying to find out where I lost them at, but maybe I ain't lose them at all. Maybe I keep moving forward and they're just stagnant, they ain't moving at all. But when they need a favor, who do they call? Maybe I'm searching for the problems, asking what was said and who was involved. Too focused on people's feedback and proving them wrong. They say the shoe can always fit no matter who for this song. These days feel like I'm squeezing in them. Whoever won before just wasn't thinking big enough, I'm about to leave them with them. Cause if I run the game in these, man, it seems to split it. No pun intended, but they smelling defeat in the air. Headed where nobody took it, who meeted me there? They tell him that he talking crazy, but he doesn't care. Being humble don't work as well as being aware. Listen up, boy, you better off eavesdropping. We already got spring 2015 popping. P&D dropping, reps of P dropping, Magic Jordan dropping, Obi dropping, not to mention me dropping. Feel like we paid the refs off, man, we fixed the game. Me and Noel been at it before Twitter names. Yeah. Been on the move like the lease is up. And I can't even name one person that's keeping up. How I was in the past tense. Ask yourself, how do we match up now? Cause I'm only 27 and I'm only getting better. If I haven't passed you yet, watch me catch up now, for real.
Something you got to believe in. Connect the car.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello and welcome, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. We're glad to have you with us on 2K Sports. Pepsi Center, the site, Denver Nuggets, the home team, and today they'll be playing against the San Antonio Spurs. Well, for San Antonio, the season hasn't started the way they had expected it to and have come up against some very difficult matchups. Still plenty of time, of course, to make adjustments, and tonight's game will be another opportunity to try to build that confidence this team needs. And you might remember the last time we saw Freak on the court. He was putting up gigantic numbers, a huge career high for him, and an amazing performance. Kenny, how impressive was that for you?
You know, putting up the numbers that he just did, that's something only elite players in the NBA can do. This was the coming out, I'm going to say it, the coming out party of Freak.
You know, he's quickly risen up the charts. Many around the league with that performance, they're going to see that. Let me
On the road, looking for a win against a Western Conference rival. The San Antonio Spurs are ready for this thing to get started. Glad to have you with us for more NBA action. I'm Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony and Doris Burke reporting from the sidelines. And a one-game homestand for Denver as the Nuggets will try to recharge their batteries on their home court. They haven't started out with the success they had hoped for, but the season obviously is still very young.
Yeah, and they've taken some lumps here on the season, but really this is a team that may be a ways away from contention, and although it's early, they're still, I think, just searching for a winning formula and something to build confidence from.
Yeah, I agree with you, Greg. I mean, you never know what can turn a season for you. Even though they've had a slow start, they'd like to be competitive in the midst of that. And as they grow and develop over the course of the season, being competitive is their priority.
Ready to go?
And it's going to be San Antonio off the tip. And a look at the starters for San Antonio. Parker and Green are the guard pairing. Freak is out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Leonard in at the 3 slot. Now here's Parker. Dishes it to Leonard. Here's the break. Powell kicks to Fareed. Powell the pass to Fareed. Now here's Moutier, guarded by Green. Here's Fareed. The shot is off. Some solid defense from Aldridge. On defense, the Nuggets. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Blazers.
Just looking at the stat sheet, they gave far too many free throws away in that game. Maybe it was the noise in the building or something, but they really looked rattled.
Well, Greg, I don't know if it was the biggest reason for that loss, but all of those misses from the stripe clearly had an impact on that game.
The San Antonio Spurs able to put the first points up on the board. And boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is, and so they will award the basket there.
He didn't get to that one quite in time, Kevin. Those can be tough to gauge sometimes.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. They set the screen. And the officials have called the illegal screen right there.
Yeah, a couple turnovers here early on in the quarter, but he's got to just tighten it up a little bit.
San Antonio on defense. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Sacramento.
Yeah, I had the chills watching that. It really was a nightmare defensively for them when you go into that building and get punished by some very hot shooting.
They didn't challenge the shooters. They didn't defend the shooters like they should have. And once the fans got into it and the arena started ramping up and cranking up, it was over.
And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. It goes on Kenneth Fareed. San Antonio shooting their first free throws here for the night.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
You know, success at the line just became contagious for them. A few guys got on a roll, and it carried over to the rest of the team.
The first free throw is good. both free throws good from Freak.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Takes it from 10, and Denver again with the bucket. Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. Parker, right side. Knocked loose. Moutier with the ball. He's coming off a 13-point game against Portland.
Yeah, not to mention the 4 big steals on the night, getting after it on both ends.
Now, here's Moutier. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Barton. It's deflected, and that'll be Denver as it goes out of bounds. Nuggets retain possession. And just under to first. And they'll turn it over. Shot, 24-second violation. Freak fires from deep. Comes out of the
points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Moutier with the ball. Now Green defending. Moutier, no good. San Antonio trailing here. And there's the pass to Freak. Here's Parker. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
First trip to the line for him here. And Tony Parker drops them both. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Doris Burke had a chance to catch up with head coach Scott Skiles. And Doris, what did he have to say?
The frustration was evident in his voice when I asked him about the way their season had been developing. He told me, we've been learning the hard way that anything less than a 100% effort is not going to get it done. I want to see my guys a lot hungrier than they have been. That would certainly help, gentlemen.
Always great to hear from you, Doris. Zeller, he's checked in for Kenneth Fareed. For San Antonio, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Left side, Leonard. Back to Aldridge. And here's Green outside. Rebound by the Nuggets.
Boy, he's got a nice-looking stroke. That almost went in.
Yeah, and a lot of times he'll still knock those down no matter how good the D is.
Here's Barton. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Inside, Nurkic up and in on the layup.
Another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively so far.
Yeah, and I think we're going to see them operating a lot of their offense from the interior today.
Now here's Parker. Kicks it to Freak. Green dishes to Parker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Aldridge misses.
Boy, with an open look like that, he is so gifted. Man, you've got to play better defense. Eventually, he's going to make you pay.
Yeah, you can see he's still in rhythm, even though he misses that one. Almost always deadly when he's that open.
Spurs trail by 4. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
And it's blocked. And Zeller kicks to Powell. Now the feed to Nurkic. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint and keep scoring points. Keep it going.
Not a lot you can do as a defense when they keep getting the ball in the paint like this.
Aldridge's shot is good.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
The Nuggets leading by 3.
Here's a look at some stats for Zeller. Last season's performance for him averaged 8 points a game, 6 rebounds, and 2 assists. And to spell the starters, and that's what he brings to the table.
Well, he realizes his role. I mean, rebounding, setting screens, protecting the rim. Anything else is a bonus.
Here's what San Antonio's going with right now. Anderson, he's checked in for Aldridge. Tyler Johnson comes in for Daniel Green. And it's McCallum in for Parker. Here's Udrich. Zeller inside. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Spurs trail by 5. The dish to Johnson. There's a good screen. Leonard, the pass to Freak. Kicks it out to Johnson. Launches a 3. But they recover it. Freak dishes to McCallum. And he's good on the 3 ball. McCallum's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. 1:04 left in the first quarter of the game. And Udrich kicks to Zeller. And it's Freak with the rebound.
He operates well in traffic, but still, that's just a tough play to finish.
Back to Johnson. Feeds to Anderson. He dishes it to Freak. 6 on the shot clock. To the inside. And it's Anderson that time on the assist by Freak. And that makes it a tie ball game.
Great job to hit his teammate on that move, Kevin.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Now Udrich. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. There's the screen. From beyond the arc. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Here's McCallum. At the elbow, it's Freak. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Man, he slams it home and gets a little camera time on the backside of it.
He spent a while up there on the rim.
And I like the fact that the ref's going to give him a little bit of leeway there and a lot more than they used to.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. It's the Spurs leading by just 2. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And a chance to hear from Tony Parker, who said he lives for the challenge of continuing to improve.
I always try to improve and get better, and Pop always challenged me. He came to me and he said, you know, good players, they can have a great season, but the great players, they have many great seasons. So he said, what you want to be?
And in Tony Parker's case, great is what he wanted to be and has been for a long time.
And also give the confidence, and that's what's happened with Tony Parker. Remember when he first came on the scene, it was not a cakewalk for him. He had his struggles, and now we're talking about a guy who's going to be in the Hall of Fame.
And so far, it's been a closely contested game as we get the second quarter up and going. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Spurs?
It's been about the effort. Love the hustle they've shown here in the first.
Yeah, it's due to their hustle, as you said, Greg, and it's showing up on the scoreboard, too.
They've got Kenneth Fareed. Will Barton is out there with Udrich, and it's Bolton in at the 3. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. Okay, well, let's check in with Doris Burke reporting from our sideline in this game. Doris, take it away.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Kings played some outstanding basketball. He had 46 points and really controlled the glass, pulling down over 20 rebounds. Numbers like that make you anxious to see what he can do next time out.
And thank you, Doris. It was a performance that has to have their upcoming opponents terrified.
Yeah, I think they'll be a little afraid. I mean, anybody who saw that game has to still be in awe of what he was able to do. Just absolutely dominant.
Boy, I tell you, he was in such a rhythm and on a roll. He could have won that game all by himself.
It's Anderson with the drive and a wide open look for Freak. And the three off target. The Nuggets trail by 5. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. And there's the 3-second violation. Let's pause to take a look at the teams that were tops in field goal percentage last season. Number 1, the Spurs.
Kevin, no team shot a higher percentage than these guys last year. I mean, that's something they definitely want to build on this season. It'll be hard to improve, but they believe in themselves. They got a lot of confidence after last season as far as shooting the ball goes.
There's the pick, and the call is going to be... Yes, it is, an illegal screen.
He's jammed himself up a little bit here with that second foul. But as long as he can avoid a third before the half, I think he's fine.
Black's checked in for the Nuggets. Moutier comes in for Beno Udrih. The Spurs also with the sub. Parker's checked in. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Moutier pass to Barton. And stolen by Freak. Here's Dinwiddie. Pass to Freak. Fires for 3. It will not find the hoop. It's his third miss. He has made 2. Pass to Moutier. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. He feeds it to Black. Dishes to Barton. Just 5 to shoot. The Nuggets with another miss. Spurs leading by 5. And Anderson kicks to Parker. Here's Freak.
And now we have a chance to check out Freak here.
He's coming off an excellent season.
Last season, 27 points per, 13 rebounds, and almost 3 blocks. He has been at his most dynamic, no question about it, a real handful.
Well, he's operating at the highest level right now, one of the truly elite talents in the NBA.
All right now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
Free throw good. Freak.
It's been a good night for Freak. He has 8 points and 3 denials. He looks like a man among boys right now.
On another level at the moment.
The Nuggets making a switch here. Zeller's checked in. San Antonio also making some changes. Phillips, he's checked in for Kyle Anderson. And it's Green in for Spencer Dinwiddie.
Boy, I tell you what, he does not look like your typical big man up there at the line. He has an excellent stroke and a percentage to match.
Passes to Black. Here's Moutier, and it's denied. And here is Parker. He kicks it to Freak, out to the right wing. Phillips, the pass to Aldridge. There's the feed to Freak. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. A baseline J. Jump shot is good that time. Freak's got 7 points here in this quarter.
You know, as soon as he recognized the height mismatch, he immediately pulled up for the jump.
And, Greg, that's just good basketball. Come on, good basketball there. Clean look from that range. He's got to take it.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Parker dishes to Freak. Back to Parker. There's the pick. Freak sets a screen for Parker. Now in the scoring column with that deuce. 1 for 2 this game.
Right now, they've got that field goal percentage up in the low 50s.
Putting it together offensively, looking to build some more momentum.
No good on his first attempt of the game. Spurs leading by 9. The pass to Phillips. Kicks it to Freak. There's the basket and make it a double-digit lead. Freak's got 14 points for the game.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Now on the court, your very extended. Let him hear it.
Well, we got a moment to look back to last year's Spurs right now. First in field goal percentage. First in three-point field goal percentage. They were also #1 in team free throw shooting. That's an area that you love to be #1 in, cashing in from the foul line.
And looking at their field goal percentage, really, it was something to behold. A team that didn't settle, worked for high-quality shots, a significant accomplishment to lead the league in that category.
Here's what San Antonio's going with right now. Kawhi Leonard is checked in for Aldridge, and Ray McCallum subbed in for Parker. Nobody near Leonard. Misses the 3, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. Here's Powell, guarded by Green. Here's the screen. Here's Moutier. Shot is off. Great D that time from Leonard. Now here's Moutier. 8 points for him. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
Here's Leonard. Another shot, and Freak with the nice bucket inside. Freak's got the lead up to 12 now for the Spurs. Denver shooting 38% from the field, a pretty weak showing for them. There's 1:40 left to play here in the second quarter. Zeller point outing in their last game against Portland. That's good.
Well, he knew how many inches he had over the guy. I mean, let's face it, good decision to just rise up and take the jump shot.
They set the pick. And McCallum kicks to Freak. Can he keep it going? And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. Courtesy of the 2K leaderboard, here's a peek at the league's top scorers from a season ago. Freak, #1.
Well, anytime you can be the player that leads the league in scoring, or you're the top scorer, that's a huge accomplishment and something to be proud of.
All right, now, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good. Freak.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
One way to protect the lead, knock down those free throws, and 100% free throwing for the quarter, that's superb.
And the Spurs making a change here. Johnson's checked in. Screen by Nurkic. The dish to Dedmon. Feeds it to Powell. Over in the corner, Moutier. Screen by Nurkic. Floats one. Can't get it to go. And San Antonio will go the other way with it. And going against Denver, their first meeting of the season.
And they swept the season series against them last year. They really did have the upper hand.
And I think that's where it starts, guys. Neither team a playoff factor, but you work your way up the ladder team by team. And this is really one matchup they feel very confident with.
Pass to Moutier. Down low. Shot is good, and the Spurs lead is cut down now to just 10 on the basket from Nurkic.
Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
And Clark, it's a strategy that has served them well during the course of this first half.
Here's McCallum, and it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
That's his second personal foul.
The Spurs have been at their finest form at the free throw line tonight. 8 attempts, 8 makes.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. And he sinks the second. "11 seconds left in the first half. Now, Moutier. From deep three-point range, and that's not going to go. And that does it for the first half of...
Well, looking at the stats, it's hard to doubt you have been the #1 factor for your team. Do you feel like you're controlling the paint right now?
Not controlling the paint. Yo, I'm always controlling the paint. Just natural to me. In high school, I controlled the paint. In college, I controlled the paint. Even when I worked in the hardware store, you know what? I control the paint section. That's what I did.
Well, thank you for your time, Kevin. We'll see what the rest of the league has to say about that.
Thank you, Doris. Well, it's been a one-sided affair so far through the first 2 quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
Unbelievable the way he dominated that offensive glass in those first 2 quarters. Just a great effort for him for the entire half.
Guys, you've heard me say it before, but persistence pays. And it takes that kind of persistence to be a successful offensive rebounder. As a fellow glass eater, I know of which I speak. Those guys that rebound effectively don't give up on it.
On the court for San Antonio. Defensive-minded Green and Leonard are the wings. Aldridge out there with Freak, and it's Parker in at the point guard position. 6 on the shot clock. Got a hand on it to the left side wing. The good-looking shot from the wing. Parker's got 6 points. So it's Denver now. Guys, their comeback bid had better get started.
I think there's still enough time for him here, Kevin. I think there's a good chance they can make it happen.
I don't know, guys. It's going to take a pretty big run to get back in this one.
Pass to Powell. All alone. Good on the jump shot. Powell's got his second basket of the game.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities.
And Freak throws it down.
Guys, it's a one-man show out there. I mean, he looks like he's willing to handle all of the offensive duties for his team.
Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. And the dunk by Fareed.
Tell you what, Kevin, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
Mark, that deficit will go away quickly if he does.
And how about how he capped that one out, almost like the 1-2 punch.
Here is Parker. He's got 6.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
To the inside. And Aldridge, the basket on the assist by Parker. That's 7 points for Aldridge.
Their second half has started quite well. They've been good on 3 of their first 4 attempts.
Screen by Nurkic. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Moutier passes to Fareed. Denver passing it around. 5 to shoot. Barton, no luck.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
You got it. Let's get the ball
Parker
inside.
dishes to Green. He feeds it to Freak. Stolen by Fareed. Here's the break. And here we go. Got a piece of it. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Here's Freak. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
And it'll be his 4th time going to the free throw line in the game.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
And one look at the box score will confirm that. Yeah, you know, that was one spot where they didn't have to worry about him at all. I mean, at the free throw line, he was automatic.
Dinwiddie's checked in for Green. Good. Martin's got his first 2 points of the night.
He clearly had the speed advantage there, and he used it to burn the D for the sweet hoop. Nice play.
Here's Freak. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Boy, that was a thing of beauty by Parker.
Here's Moutier. He's got 10. He dishes it to Barton. Shoots from 8. Got a piece of it. And they'll keep possession. And yes, sir, that one drops. 12 points for Emmanuel Moutier. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
And here's Freak. He's got 24. Here's Dinwiddie. Here's Freak. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. Freak's got the lead up to 13 now for the Spurs. Nuggets have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. Bolton, he's covered by Leonard. Leonard with the steal. And a fast break now for the Spurs. Leonard's got the ball.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at either end, steals, fast break buckets, and the other team scrambling to find its game.
Great point. I mean, that aggression has allowed them to just create a lot of havoc, and boy, are they taking advantage. And really, just a lack of awareness on his part. Just no idea he was right near the line.
Udrich, he's checked in for Denver. San Antonio also making some changes. Anderson, he's checked in for Leonard. Johnson comes in for Spencer Dinwiddie, and it's McCallum in for Parker.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Zeller, a screen on Johnson. Barton kicks to Zeller, and he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Up high and down hard with the one hand.
Got a little extra forceful with that one, didn't he?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, and I think that's going to rouse up his teammates, no doubt.
Anderson outside. Aldridge wide open, he fires. Off target with his three. The Nuggets trail by 15. Barton kicks to Udrich, and it's sent back by Aldridge.
You got it.
Now here's Anderson. He's covered closely. Shoots from the baseline, and it's Aldridge missing. For Denver, they've gone 6 of 10 from the field in the third quarter. And Udrich kicks to Zeller. And now here's the 2K leaderboard with the list of the NBA's best teams from three-point land a year ago. Number 1, the Spurs.
You know, Kevin, they were absolutely fantastic last year. I mean, they demanded respect from behind the arc all year long. Very consistent and very disciplined in their shot selection. They knew exactly how to move the defense and move themselves to get quality looks from behind the three-point line.
And he's good on the second. A minute 42 left in the third. And McCallum kicks to Freak. Inside, here's Aldridge, and he banks in the layup. Aldridge has got 9.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from inside the paint area.
There's got to be a wall of defense when it comes to attacking the paint. Plain and simple.
Now on the court, your very own Nuggets dancers. Let them hear it.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Scott said. The focus of the discussion was getting their offense to run through Zeller. Coach is calling on him to play a big role in the offense for the rest of this game, to really be one of the key guys for them down the stretch. Well, they need to make something happen before the start of the fourth quarter, and maybe those changes will do the trick, Kevin.
All right, Doris. Here's Udrich. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low, and I really thought he would.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation, but boy, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
And that one's good. Freak.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
There's 48 seconds left to play in the third. Zeller against Aldridge. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Udrich. Cannot hit. And San Antonio will go the other way with it. And McCallum kicks to Aldridge. They set the pick. Johnson, that's for 2. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
And with room like that off the pick, you have got to knock that one down.
Well, you know, they did everything right, Greg. They executed. All you want is a good look at the basket. Sometimes the shots just don't fall.
And that'll be Denver as it goes out of bounds. Nuggets retain possession. Five seconds left in the third quarter. With 1 on the clock. He got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. It's Santa. And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the fourth. San Antonio leading by 16. Fareed and Nurkic in the middle. Moutier out there with Udrich, and it's Powell in at the 3 spot. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Freak, and the call will be against Yusuf Nurkic. That's his first foul.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Greg, those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
On defense, the Nuggets. Freak kicks to Parker. Clock at 6. Green inside the 3-point line. Kenneth Faried grabs the board.
Well, I tell you what, that's too good a look to pass up there. Even though it didn't go, that's one you got to take.
Now here's Moutier, covered by Parker. Moutier pass to Nurkic. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. It's going to be on Freak. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for San Antonio.
Well, their passing has been picturesque, a thing of beauty in both halves. More than a few of their baskets have come off assists.
And also, I think it's really led to the rhythm and confidence you've seen from long range tonight throughout the entire game. Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
And it's Leonard. That time on the assist by Parker. Parker's got 4 assists now tonight.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Now here's Moutier. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
And he can't hit the second.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive, Greg. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
The Nuggets trail by 20.
Timeout. Started.
Your Nuggets dancers.
Faried dishes to Powell. The 3. But they get it back. Here's Nurkic. Takes a big high bounce and goes in.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. San Antonio leading by 18. Parker kicks to Freak.
Oh. Is there another player out there capable of moves as stunning as that?
A handful at the most. He is an elite company.
You know, he's got that it factor, no doubt about it. He causes excitement just by walking in the building.
And the highlight reel replay brought to you by Kia. Good stuff on that Kia Slam Cam. Moutier with the ball. He's against Parker. 2 on the clock. Puts it up from 15. Rebound San Antonio. Anderson's got his 3rd rebound on the night.
You know, they're not totally dominating the glass, but they're definitely doing enough to keep this lead right where it is.
Yeah, but they've separated themselves, Clark, in a number of categories. Rebounds just being one of them.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
It really is. 5 out of 6 of their last field goals have come from the paint.
Moutier passes to Nurkic. Dishes it to Moutier. Passes it to Faried. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops.
Really good awareness right there on the assist.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. The feed to Freak. And stolen by Udrich. And here's the fast break. Udrich leading the way. Moutier, no good.
There was just enough defensive pressure to get him off balance and cause that shot to go awry.
Out of bounds. Denver takes possession. And the Nuggets making a change here. Barton is checked in. And San Antonio with the change here, too. Aldridge is checked in. The Nuggets trail by 20. Moutier dishes to Barton. Screen by Nurkic. Here's the teardrop. Barton, no luck.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
And Parker, here we go. Can't connect from short range. Fast break, here we go. And that one's good, Barton.
Easy to see who's going to win that race.
Yeah, early offense is often easy offense. Excellent work that time.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Parker up top. Drops it in from 11 feet. And the Spurs lead by 20.
An even stronger second half. Tremendous efficiency at the offensive end of the floor.
Yeah, they're in a nice zone right now, and that basket looks, you know, it can handle 2 balls at once. It looks like now it could probably, for them, handle 3 or 4 balls at once as well as they're shooting it.
It's deflected. Just 3 to shoot. Hits. Count that one from Nurkic.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
Spurs leading by 18. Parker kicks to Freak. Over in the corner, Green. Freak sets a screen for Green. Shoots off the screen. Freak. And it's good. Freak's got 37.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Now on the court, your very own Nuggets dancers. Let them hear it.
.151 left to play in the final quarter. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
So far in the game for Nurkic, 12 points, and he's getting it done on the glass, too.
You're right, Clark. He's done some real nice work on the inside.
And he ends up missing both free throws. San Antonio leading by 20.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Parker with it. Aldridge a screen.
Move the ball.
Parker kicks to Leonard. To the middle. Shot clock at 6. Nobody near Parker. From outside, off the mark. The Nuggets have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth. 4 of 9.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Spurs.
Tonight, they did a great job of getting everyone involved. They had the good passing, and that led to some open shots.
Yeah, it's a fun way to play, and it's fun to watch, too.
And every win important. And this one will go down as win number 3.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
Greg, I don't think it'll play out quite that simply, though. The team coming out on the losing end of game 1 is just that much more motivated to get even in game 2 and 3. So I think the edge goes to the losing team.
And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for Freak. Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in. And this is going to be a fantastic result for them. No win on the road comes easy.
Not in the NBA, they don't. And trust me, they're going to take a little extra pleasure in this win, having silenced an entire building of hostile fans.
And really, if this had come just a little earlier, they may have been able to get back into the game.
Yeah, I agree with you. They needed this a lot sooner than they got it.
Parker passes to Freak. tipped away. And here's the break. Here's Barton, and so it's San Antonio, easily taking this one. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, once again, you find yourself with a points and rebounds double-double. Is that something you've come to expect from yourself on a nightly basis?
I try my hardest not to put expectations on myself, at least in the sense of not having a great game. But if I start demanding a double-double for myself each time out, and I start to stat watch, and yeah, my game just takes a hit.
Your haymakers are no joke. We appreciate the time. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, Doris. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for tuning in. Now time to head over to the studio where the
2K Sports postgame show.
Hey, y'all. Ernie Johnson here, along with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Well, freak. Talk about lighting it up in the second quarter. My word, that was just huge, and the impact carried them through the entire game.
How about the show Freak was putting on tonight? It was a freak show. That's one of the smartest basketball players I've ever seen. Being able to use either hand and being as skilled as he is poses so many problems out there. But as modest as he is, he's not going to gloat even though he's having a great performance. He's going to just go right back out there, get to work for the next game.
Well, this win was really, really needed, and he went out and he got it for him. They lost 2 in a row coming in, and dropping a third straight would have been very, very rough. But he took it upon himself, took it right to the ship, as he always does. Great performance and a great time to deliver.
And that'll do it for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports.